support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J.
All right, so our next guest is here, and we're going to
hello, guys. Hello.
We're welcome Sergio De Rio from Waverly Labs. Welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so tell us about what you're demonstrating at CES and what Waverly Labs is all about.
All right, so we do voice translation solutions. We've been in the market for 5 years now, and we've, really specialized into trying to nail down the problem of translation. All right, so we have 3 solutions. The first one is this one, Ambassador. So what it does is this little earpiece that you place in your ear. Everything I'm saying is being recorded, and then in the other earpieces, you will hear the translation directly in your ears, right? So it's going to whisper the translation.
Right.
We've focused a lot on the accuracy and the speed. So it has to be very fast for it, in order for it to be like a fluent conversation, as if you knew the language, right? So yeah, you can connect up to 4 of those devices. You can also give a lecture or a conference using one of those. So you plug like the audio system on your phone, and then you can translate for 1,000 people, 2,000 people, and also you can do the reverse. You can sit down in an audience and hear everything that's being said in another language. So the idea is to break the language barriers. Include a lot of people that maybe it's not participating in the market, and also bring a little bit more of empathy and compassion and everything.
Oh, gosh, this is just a topic that is so close to the heart to me.
Same.
As an example, for years, traveling in Japan was always,
Not bad.
It's difficult because of the language barrier. And, some people speak English. My Japanese is very minor. But now that I'm visiting, like, Latin America and, I don't speak Spanish. So, the Spanish translation stuff, I'm on my phone using translator. It's awkward. I know this is more of a person-to-person thing, but still, if I can be someplace and I'm having a challenge and hand someone a headset and they put it on there and I can talk and it speaks Spanish to them,
right,
and vice versa.
And vice versa. And the other thing, now that you're saying Latin America, we don't only have languages. We don't translate, let's say, Spanish to English. We translate dialects. So Colombian Spanish to British English or American English or whatever. So that increases the accuracy of the translation a lot. Because we all have slang, we all have expressions. And
That's
stuff.
right.
We want to keep it as close.
And it's now in a headset form. I've seen stuff in the past where it was like a little, almost the same size of a cell phone type of a deal. How many languages? It
has 20 languages and 43 dialects. So, and those are like the main languages on world, You're rarely going to need something different. We did want to focus on quality rather than incorporating like 58 languages or whatever. So those are the 20 languages that we really can deliver, And
so is Portuguese on the list?
Portuguese. We have Brazilian and Portuguese from Portugal.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And also, well, this is our first solution.
Yep.
We also are presenting now at the booth a solution we call subtitles. It's pretty much like having subtitles in the real world. Like if you're watching a Korean movie with English subtitles, like that. So it's a COVID screen, so it protects you from COVID infections. And also, what I'm saying, let's say I speak in Spanish, you'll read the translation in English right there on real time. So it's very fast. Reading is faster than listening.
Yep.
So you can even just skim through it and have more like a nearly real-time conversation.
Sure.
It's great for customer service, hotels, restaurants, ticket selling and stuff like that. Plus the protection of COVID, right?
Right.
And it has 0 installation time. You just present yourself into the window, select your language, start talking. So
interesting.
That one has been getting a lot of good reviews, good reception. People like it, because it's kind of like a Netflix movie, but in real life.
Yeah. The thing that drives me crazy about using my cell phone, it can be ornery.
Yeah.
Like you hit you speak English, and of course it's trying to catch up. And if you've downloaded the language set, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it gets stuck or the audio stops, and it's just.
Well, and that all depends on connectivity too, which I was just about to ask. Do you have to use an app, an interface with this, or anything like that? Is this proprietary within itself? Self-contained?
Correct. No, you do need to download the app.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that we do all the translation in our cloud because the quality of translation is way better. If you try to do it in a device, it's very limited, the processing power that we have in a phone.
Sure.
It actually starts heating up a lot. and burning your battery. We don't want to do that.
Sure.
But in the cloud, you get like really accurate translation.
Okay.
Also very accurate speech recognition. That's like the secret sauce of our
So
product.
you have to have connectivity.
Correct. Yeah. But if you have 3G, it's enough. Obviously 4G, 5G, then it flies. Wi-Fi, that's incredible.
Right.
But yeah, 3G, it's more than
And
enough.
on a hardline connection, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to say. In my industry, I work in the live events industry, and frequently we are setting up 4 or 5 translation booths in the back of the room where somebody is real time.
Right.
And each one of those is on a different transmitter.
Right.
You got to pass them out before people come in.
Yeah.
But to be able to have this in the back of the room,
Right.
just a couple hundred units, whatever, and have the app plugged in to a computer on a hardline internet connection, that is an entire cost saver.
It's a
for
big cost
setup
saver.
like that.
And actually, now that you're saying about the events, let me introduce you to the third solution that we have. It's called Audience.
Oh.
So it's actually replacing everything that you were just talking about right now. Replacing the little boxes, the receptors, the headphones, the booth in the back, etc.
Great.
With this, I can plug a microphone directly.
Yep.
I can be speaking. I create, let's say, a new conference. I put the title of the conference, my language, the language of the audience, the gender, and then people can join with a QR code or just typing in, right?
Cool.
So you can translate, let's say.
you can put that up on the projector and they can just shoot it and they're in there now.
People download the app quickly on their phone because it's a 5 megabyte app, so it's really fast. And they get the translation directly on their phones, even if they're like in a different country,
Wow.
So they could be doing that live session. So we want to save all those costs for the event organizers, because it's already a lot of logistics when you organize an event like that.
Yeah.
And actually, right now the app is free. We're gonna, we want to demo it, get more like
Incredible.
insights in everything in the event. But yeah. The machine translation is very, very accurate. We have actually compared it with human translation, and sometimes it's better because machines have no limit in memory. So like the computers know all the words. They have all the dictionaries, right?
Yeah.
So they don't have those limitations. Right?
Yeah.
So 2 devices, 1 phone. You connect to those via Bluetooth, I'm assuming, so that when are both devices sync to the same phone? I'm assuming.
Correct. You can in the ambassador solution, because for audience you don't need these devices. You can do, but for ambassador you can connect up to 4, and all of them are bidirectional, meaning that you record and then you receive audio at the same time.
So you can have those in your pocket if you're in a bar or if you're in an emergency room or wherever you are. You can plug somebody in and just have the conversation.
Correct. Yeah. And actually, at the end of the conversation, you can download the transcript if you want. So let's say you had a business meeting or you had like an organization meeting for whatever event. Then you can review the details. What time were we going to meet up at that? 3 p.m. or whatever. Because then you can download it in PDF and send it with everybody in email or whatever.
And especially for meetings, that kind of stuff, to be able to have minutes.
Correct.
I'm thinking about this. Obviously, you're thinking about the business application. I'm thinking about the social application.
Oh, sure.
Sure. And really that ability to have a conversation with somebody and not be sitting there.
Even to put our podcast through that.
Right.
And be able to tell people.
That's right.
Download the app. You can listen to it in any language you want.
Yeah.
That'll be very cool to try. Yeah, that is incredible.
Yeah. What's the pricing then? What are we looking at?
For ambassadors is $179, and that's it. You don't pay annual fees. You don't pay membership. You don't pay nothing.
Okay.
Audience, as I was saying, is free, and the screen we think is going to be about $550. The subtitles screen. It's a big screen and two front screens. Yep.
Awesome.
That is outstandingly affordable.
Yeah.
Correct. Way more affordable than a language class.
Absolutely.
It's pretty amazing. I'm just curious about the full language set, so I'm gonna have to go on the website and review that. But is it waverlylabs.com or is that the website?
Correct. Waverlylabs.com. Yeah.
Waverlylabs.com, and I'm assuming based on the packaging that most of this is available except for the screen. The screen is new.
Yeah, the screen is new. I think we're gonna launch it by the mid of this year. We're finalizing the component stuff because, as you know, this is very hard now with like the supply chain issues.
Yeah.
So we just want to get the costing really well done.
Right.
But yeah, we're aiming maybe for July or something, get the product out of the market.
How's the response been so far to this?
Well, actually, it's very good for the subtitles. It's been way better than we thought.
Wow.
I think it works very well for video and podcast and stuff like that. Like for YouTubers, they all go crazy because, like, you recording one side, whatever, and then turn around, and then you see the translation, and you see how fast the interactions become. You know, like yesterday I was having a conversation, Spanish-Arabic. Of course, I had no idea what he was saying in Arabic.
Right.
But, it became like a fun conversation, and he was joking and stuff like that. So it was like, wow, this is like, and for video, like everything that's YouTube and stuff, they get crazy about it. And customers really like Ambassador. They're like, they see the benefit right there in their ears.
Yeah.
They see the speed, so yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very. Now, see, we're talking about cool things we found to show. Right here, this is number 2.
This was on my 3.5-page list of booths to find to interview, because when I saw this and went to their website and started researching it, it was like, this is groundbreaking technology.
Yeah, this is cool. How long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Developing, improving. Every month we try to release new updates and improve the product constantly. So if you buy it now, 6 months down the road, it's going to be a way better product still. Yeah.
Awesome.
We're pretty passionate about this problem.
You're leveraging some fantastic AI to do that.
Yeah.
All right, WaverlyLabs.com. Sergio, thanks for coming on. This is exciting. Good luck with you in the show and further expansion.
It's a pleasure to be here, guys. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
TPN CES 2022 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz and Maurice McCoy. Interviews are edited by Joe Minnie. Hosts are Marlo Anderson, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, Christopher Jordan, Danielle Mendez, and Alante Sparks. Las Vegas studio provided by HC Productions. Remote studio provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production. Copyright 2022.